Kia ora koutou, I'm Michael Fletcher and I'm very grateful to be the principal here at Chaucer School in our stunning country of Aotearoa, New Zealand. Here are 3 tips for PBB, Principles Being Brave. Hold up, you've got a pink beard. So have you. Fair point, but why? It's to help my well-being. Really? No, it's for Pink Shirt Day. What's that? It's when we stand together to stop bullying. Oh, nice. Tip number 1, do things differently. Those of us who have been principals for a few years need to be brave and model doing this job in a healthy, manageable, sustainable way. This is for the benefit of both the staff in our schools and for our principal colleagues, so that they can see that it is possible to do this job without running ourselves into the ground and burning out. So they see us taking a day's leave to help on our child's school trip. So they see us including principal health and well-being on board meeting agendas. So they see us sharing when our tanks are full, and they see us sharing and being vulnerable when our tanks are empty. Tip number 2, talk about it. Once we've started doing things differently, let's talk to colleagues and share examples. Let's normalize this different, brave way of being a principal. So instead of asking colleagues, so how's your role going? Is it up? Is it down? Is it stable? Or asking, have you got your staffing sorted for next year yet? How about sharing, yeah, I had a great weekend, thanks. I left my laptop at school, which meant I had a great time with my family. Or, last Wednesday I went out and watched that latest Jason Statham movie. Oh, it was a great midweek treat. Tip number 3, support and encourage each other. Recently, a colleague started a conversation with me by asking, what small thing have you done for your own health and well-being this morning? First up, I thanked her for the question because I felt it showed that she genuinely cared about my well-being. And then secondly, those last 2 words in her question put me on the spot in a good way. This morning. Not recently, not last week, not this term, this morning. So after I shared what I'd done, she shared what she'd done, and we had a much more interesting, richer conversation compared with one that starts with something like, how are you? Or how's your school going? Kia ora to Dave Armstrong, a fellow New Zealand principal whose recent blog post inspired today's clip. He, along with another New Zealand principal, Steve Zonneville, wrote this amazing book. They also blog regularly, and they've just started producing 5-minute roadie videos. I highly recommend checking them out. If you would like to discuss any of these tips, drop me an email and we can make a time. Thank you for watching. Be brave and start being kind to yourself. Ka kite anō.